For any fans of UK rap, obviously the GOAT of UK rap at the moment is, of course, a young gentleman by the name of Central C. Now, Central C has been going absolutely crazy with his music recently, but I've got a question for you guys, and this is something I wanted to posit. It's getting to the point where Central C, as far as a UK artist, a UK rapper, like Central C is damn near as big as the Beatles now, and I want to show the evidence for this. So he recently had his clothing brand Syna. They'd recently had their drop in Australia, and the absolute scenes. Even Central C's like, fuck it, like Jesus, like how is this my life? Like, it's mental. Like, look at these crowds that Central C is bagging. Mental. Mental. Look at it. Crazy. Is that Central looking out? I thought we weren't really on point for this guy. It reminds me of like back in the day, you know, like the Beatles. They used to have these huge crowds when they used to pull up. Like, look at this, man. Not trying to see any copyrighted music in there. Beatles mania. Now look, okay, admittedly, this is on another level to what Central C's going through. But like, he's getting there, man. He's an early artist at the early stages of his career, man. It's Central C mania right now.
In an odd moment,
look at it.
Calculated that this young mob is generating enough energy to put 3 Atlas missiles in orbit and power 54,000 transistor radios.
It's crazy. Can you imagine like the Beatles being like,
others do not. A minor miracle is mounted by the fact
being
that there
like
are
rappers
no
these days?
injuries
Like, they're basically the
spread among
Migos. They're like the original
crowd.
Migos.
This truly is a social document for our time.
It's crazy, but it's like there's something about like celebrity and musician worship that's always really baffled me. Look,
Authorities feel that some were playing possum.
I was passing
so
out.
They might be lifted over the fence and thus be nearer their idols. The Beatles, who originated as a small-time act out of Liverpool, now have no rivals as the kingpins of the teenage set. You can repeat that loud and long. Some brave volunteers among the British police elect to act with heroism above and beyond the call of duty and escort the Beatles to their car. There hasn't been this much excitement at the London airport since man learned to fly.
There hasn't been this much excitement at a London airport since men learned to fly. What the
So
what?
there you have the homecoming of the Beatles, the return of the heroes to their native land. They did what the Redcoats couldn't do in the American Revolution. They conquered the colonies.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Look, this is the Beatles arriving in America. Look at the hype. Is it the same? Is this the same clip? This is somewhere else. Everywhere they went, they would be having this go on. It's mad. You know what I mean? And like, it's not that far off. Not that far off. Big sense. You know what I mean? There's more footage of this. There was one of him like leaning out the roof of the car, and everyone was going crazy. Where is it? It was just insane, but like the influence is just on another level, bro. It's like you'd never see this. Not only this, but I'm talking like for this is an English artist, bro. This is a UK artist. This is when he got to his hotel. Madness. Crowd's going crazy. There was another one of him like hanging out the roof of the car. This one's crazy as well. He was on the roof of the car throwing stuff out into the crowd. Mental. In Australia, this isn't even his biggest market. Like, let's be real. This ain't really his biggest spot. So there was even a Daily Mail article about this. It was that mad. Look at this. Chaos in Sydney as thousands of fans line up to see British rapper Central C on Oxford Street. He made an appearance on Sydney, causing chaos as thousands. This is a bunch of garbage on the screen. Thousands of fans flocked to him. He's only 25. Damn. Currently touring Australia and visited the suburb of Paddington. Why do these guys name all their places after R spots? I know why. Fans lined up from 4 a.m. just hoping to see Central C. In the afternoon, they were finally rewarded when C, real name Oakley Caesar, I didn't know that, Caesar, that's the C, escorted into the store by a security team. He looked in good spirits and waved to his adoring fans who were hoping to catch. Now, this is all about his Syna World drop, which is kind of cool. His clothing brand, doing bits at the moment. But, bro, they are going crazy for this dude, bro. They're saying he looked every inch the rap star in stylish, branded streetwear. Bro, this is excellent promo for his clothing brand. That's going to be flying off the shelves. Rapper had the roaring crowd in the palm of his hands, as many forked out hundreds of dollars to purchase one of his streetwear hoodies and jackets. Brief appearance thrilled his legion of fans and left them screaming for more. Crazy. Central C set to perform at Wildlands Festival in Perth and Adelaide over the weekend. He rose to fame in 2021 with his hit single Obsessed With You, and in 2023 he scored his first #1 in Australia with Splendor. His unique style has seen him work with a bunch of popular artists, including Kid Laroi and Jungkook. Yay. Bro, they be promoting the most biggest garbage. People, while we're on the topic, bro, people want to talk about, like, oh my god, like, you're doing videos about gangs that have ads on them. Bro, these are any bit of dirty, grimy violence, murder, all sorts of shit on the Daily Mail, and look at the shit they're promoting. What is it? If you have bad breath, bleeding gums, do this today. It's a bunch of scams. Drink olive oil every day, and you will have thighs like this. I don't know what it's all about. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Central C is that guy. Central C is that guy right now, bro. He's putting the UK on the map. And I know that we spent a good few hundred years doing that previously. But, you know what I'm saying? He's taken it to a whole new level. And it's all about his clothing brand. The maddest thing about what Central C's doing, it's not all about the music. People are going crazy for his clothing brand, this Syna World stuff, which I don't really get it. I'm sure there's like a bit more backstory of it. But like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds interesting. I'll tell you what's smart about this. Do you want to know how Central C is a genius, right? It's his Syna World, which it was, what did it launch on May the 7th, 2023. So here's what's really interesting, right? Central C has popularized other streetwear clothing like Trapstar and Nike's Tech Fleeces. Like, obviously Tech Fleeces were doing bits beforehand, but like certain colorways of Tech Fleeces were selling out when Central C was all over it. But you know what's really interesting, right? You know what he does that's super smart? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a picture of this, but it's like, even before its launch, Cineworld generated significant buzz across social media platforms. He'd put a bunch of teasers showcasing the Cineworld clothing, and he'd got the fans all really excited. Now, what's really, really interesting about the whole Cineworld stuff, okay, right? He's got tracksuits, he's got jackets, he's got a bunch of this Cineworld stuff, but if you look carefully, okay, look, check this out, right? He dropped a couple of these Cineworld jackets, right? And it was genius. Absolute genius. You know why? You know why? See if I can find the exact picture. Because what my man was doing that was absolute genius, he got the Cineworld jacket and he's made it in the same colorway as like the most popular Nike Tech Fleeces. So he's designed the Cineworld jacket and he's picked specific colorways so you can coord, right? You realize how genius this? He's created this clothing brand that's specifically designed to match your Nike Tech Fleece. All right, let me try and find an exact picture. There was a great picture of him where he's got like, let's see if I can show you. Like, it's just like specific Nike Tech Fleeces that are really popping, and like the Cineworld jacket matches it perfectly. And it's crazy. It's like all on purpose so that you can coord your like mint. I don't know what color Tech Fleece this is, but you can match your Tech Fleece with your Cineworld jacket. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really smart what he's done with it. It's actually so smart. Like, he's picked the right grays and the right blues, and he's set it up just the right way. so that it all goes together. But there was a picture of him. Maybe see if I can find the maybe it was on the Cineworld Instagram, but it's genius. This guy's genius. Some of the early pics, maybe he's taking them down because he'd be putting it up and taking it down. But because I feel like now he's like not trying to show other brands around it, but it's like it just all matched perfectly. You got matching the Lambo with the Cineworld, you know what I'm saying? It's like the grey tech fleece tracksuit with the Cineworld like hoodie. It's genius, bro. This guy's thinking on another level, man. So real talk, man. Central C, he's the guy, man. He's the guy right now. He is the guy. So it's absolutely crazy, man. The guy's on another level artistically. He is the Beatles for the UK. And he's just got a bunch of free promo from me. So you're welcome, Central C. You know what I'm saying? Maybe split some of that bread with your favorite YouTuber one of these days, eh?